Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, that is at CURIOCHEMISTry. So as we have started the series for class 6th science subject of new NCERT syllabus. So this is the third chapter, second part. First part already uploaded on the channel, you can watch that. So where we have discussed about the food components and its structures. Okay, so here we are going to understand the taste of how to taste the different components of food. So as we know, there are nutrients like starch, that is a type of carbohydrate, fat and protein can be detected using fairly simple tests. We can do this at home also, but others are there. We need a well equipped laboratory. So for detecting the presence of starch, fat and protein, we need some food items. So which are those? You can take potato, cucumber, bread, some boiled rice, boiled gram, crushed peanuts, oil, butter and crushed coconuts. Okay, these food items are easily available in our kitchen, so we can do this test. So first test is about starch. So testing the presence of starch, for this you need a small piece of each item. Then you have to take one dropper. With this you have to take iodine solution which is diluted. Okay, 2 to 3 drops of diluted iodine solution you have to put on the each food item. So observe what you can observe. Have they turned blue black? Okay, so if they shows you a blue black color, that means it has the starch. So it shows the presence of starch. If not, it doesn't has the starch. Okay, so now how to do the test for fats. So again, take small part of a food item that you have tested for the presence of starch. You can take the potato and again with the do this test for fats. Okay, so place each food item on separate piece of paper. Okay, and then wrap the paper around the food and press it. So what you can observe, if you observe, the paper get the like little bit oily patch. Okay, if you see on the paper oily patch, it means the fats are present. If not, so it shows the absence of fat. So in this way you can do this test for the fats. Now how to do the test for proteins. So how to investigate. So take the food item selected in previous activities, make a paste or powder of the food, because we need a solution. That's why we have to make a powder of the food item. So it is easy to take the any flour, right? Make a paste or powder of a food item using pestle or mortar. Then put about half teaspoon of each food item in a separate clean test tube. So here are the precautions are there, because we are using chemicals. So these chemicals are harmful and need to be handled with care. Do not touch with this here, like unless asked to do so, right? If any chemical gets spilled on your body, immediately wash the affected area with water. Do not put any of these chemicals into your mouth or try to smell them. Okay, these are the precautions we have to take care while doing this activity. So now add 2 to 3 teaspoons of water to each test tube and shake them well. Add 2 drops of what? Copper solution sulfate. Okay, copper solu copper sulfate solution to each test tube using a dropper. Now take another dropper and add 10 drops of caustic soda solution to each tube. So first you have to add 2 drops of copper sulfate solution, and then another dropper you have to add 10 drops of caustic soda solution to each tube. Okay, then shake well and leave the test tube undisturbed for a minute. So here which chemicals you have used? Copper sulfate and caustic soda. Okay, you have to note it down, it will come in your exam. Then what the observations will there? So did the content of say some test tube turn violet? Means it shows the presence of protein. Okay, which color you can see here? Violet color. Okay, and for the starch it will be blue black. So it indicates the presence of proteins in the food item. So you can write the observation. So what you can conclude from this? So which food item show the presence of more than one nutrient? So which food item shows the presence of both proteins and fats? So you have to check out. So peanut shows the presence of what? Proteins also and fats also. So this indicates that any food which we eat may contain multiple nutrients, not only the one nutrients. So is there any other food item that lacks any of these nutrients? Which of these foods do you consume daily? So these are the all we have to take it down in a table. See, they have given one, exploring nutrients present in various food items. Okay, so before iodine taste potato, then iodine potato with a potato food item, what will happen here? Then oily patch is there or not, you have to do this. If you have time, you can do this at home. Okay, now what you can understand from this, that is we have to take our balanced diet. How? So our nutritional requirement the same for everyone? No. Okay, one can eat only one chapati or two chapati, so it is not same for everyone. So do you or your grandmother need the same type of or the same amount of nutrients? No. Requirements of the type and amount of nutrients in a diet may vary according to the age, yes, gender, physical activity, health status, and lifestyle. And there are so many other things are there. Okay, some are people are diabetic, so their diet should be different, right? So let us find out why it is. So you have listed what you have consumed by during the week in our activity 3.1, right? So check whether your food contains all the nutrients or other essential components necessary for the growth and development. If not, check them with the nutrients or other components which are to be added. So for example, we should have to involve in our diet, that is all essential nutrients, then roughage and water in the right amount, that is for our proper growth and development, and it is said to be what? Balanced diet. Okay, so what changes would you make in your diet to make it balanced diet? Let's check. Now first picture is given for potato wafers and second will be roasted chana. So let's understand its nutritional value. Okay, so on each packet you can see the nutritional value is already given. So from the potato wafers, how much energy you are getting? 536 kilocalorie, that KCAL means kilocalories. And you are getting this much calories, that is energy in the form of calories. And from the chana, roasted chana, you are getting 355 kilocalories. Okay, but fats, look at the fats. 35 gram you are getting, and here you are getting 6.26 grams. Carbohydrates here from the potato chips or wafers you can get 53 gram, but here 58. Proteins you are getting here 7 gram, and here you are getting 18.64 grams. Okay, and dietary fiber you are getting from potato wafers 4.8, and dietary fiber from the roasted chana you are getting 16.8 grams. Okay, so compare this. Here you are getting more calories, no doubt. Okay, as compared to the roasted chana, but look at the fats. You are getting more fats from here. We don't know which fats are getting, right? Good or bad. And here you are getting more carbohydrates, more proteins, and more dietary fiber as compared to the potato wafer. So on this nutritional information, which food you will recommend? So some food have high calories due to high sugar and fat content. Moreover, they contain very low amount of proteins. You can see here. Okay, live example is there. Then protein, minerals, vitamins, and dietary fibers. These foods are called to be junk foods. That's why it's said to be junk foods. Junk foods are nothing. Yes, they are nothing. They are nothing. Okay, that's why they said to be junk food. That is not a real food. Okay, so these foods include potato wafers, candy bars, and other carbonated drinks. Consuming these frequently is not good for our health, for our body. So they make a person obese. Okay, that's why you can see the obese people, and that condition is said to be obesity. Such a person may suffer from several health issues, health problems. You should always remember Dr. Pushita's statement. What is it? Health is the ultimate wealth. You are earning so much money, but your health is not supporting you. So what is the use of that money, right? So health is the ultimate wealth. So we should take care of our body to stay healthy. Eating a balanced diet and avoiding junk food contribute towards a healthy body. Good health is essential for leading happy life. Okay, so which of the two food you studied in an activity could be labeled as junk food? The first one will be the junk food, that is potato wafer. So let's understand about the packaged food items must have information about the nutrients on their covers. The information should be listed on each nutrient. Sometimes more nutrients are added to the food during processing, that is a fortification process, to improve its nutritional quality. Okay, for example, iodized salt and some baby foods are examples of fortified foods, and the Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, that is FSSAI, is a government agency that regulates food quality in India, and it is necessary to go from their rules and conditions. Okay, so let's understand about the millets, which are nutrition rich cereals. Millets are the nutrition rich cereals. Okay, so you may have heard about the jowar, bajra, ragi, and sun. So these are native crops of India. These can be easily cultivated in any climatic condition. So because these highly nutritious grains are called millets. So have you heard about any food items made up of millets? Millets are small sized grains, have been an integral part of Indian diet of centuries. Nowadays we are like recognizing millets by means of millet dosa, right? Millets poha, you can see millet laddu. Okay, so they have regained popularity due to their numerous health benefits. So why? Because they have good source of vitamins, minerals like iron, calcium, and dietary fibers as well. So that is the reason they are also called nutri cereals. So they contribute significantly to our balanced diet required for the normal functioning of our body. Okay, so food miles from far to our plate. Let's see, how does food reach from farm to our plate? What are the steps involved in this process? Who are the people involved in this process? We are going to understand from that. So story of chapati from farm to the plate. So this is our food which comes from the farm. Okay, farmer is growing wheat in the farm, then threshing and winnowing of grains, and then storage of grains in the sacks, and then grinding of grains and packing where we can get the wheat flour or any other flour, and again it is coming for the transport to the retail shop. So this is a cycle. Okay, this is a cycle where how we understand that from how we are getting the wheat from the farm to our plate. Okay, now so this entire travel or journey, it is known as food miles. The entire distance traveled by a bag of wheat or any other food item from producer to the consumer. Producer means here the farmer, and consumer means we, those who are buying the food. So it's known as food miles. Reducing food miles is important because it helps us to cut down the cost and pollution during its transport, and it helps support local farmers, and it also keeps our food fresher and healthier. So many people waste food, leaving it unconsumed on their plates, which is not good at all. One must remember that the time and effort put by our farmers and other community members to get the food from the farm to our plate. For example, as we are nowadays we are on uh, nowadays we are ordering our food online. So many people are involved in this. So how can we waste our food, right? So cook that much only how much you want. Okay, so getting the food from farm to our plate, we must take only as much food that we can consume, so it would reduce the food wastage. Okay, so try to find out the timeline of the various processes involved in this getting the food from farm to plate. This is the activity. Okay, and also how would eating local food help reduce food miles? Okay, we are reducing the cost and pollution, even the transportation cost. Okay, in this way we can contribute to our country also. So hope eat healthy, share, respect the food, and support local producers. Okay, so here we have some keywords like carbohydrate, culinary practices, deficiency diseases, fats, food components, food miles, iodized salt, millets, minerals, nutrients, proteins, rickets, roughage, scurvy, vitamins, analyze, compare, infer, interpret, investigate, observe, prediction, survey. Okay, these are the keywords which are used in this lesson. So what is a summary? It is too long. Okay, no need to involve in this video. I hope you understood about the chapter, remaining part of the chapter, that is in the second part. We already finished the chapter here. So we will come to next lesson in our next video. I hope your preparation is going well with me, right? And we will do this together. Thanks for watching.